Hey y'all, today we're going to review the Nespresso VertuoPlus and the Aeroccino milk frother. I love the size of this Nespresso. It's nice and small, and with the movable water tank, it can fit pretty much anywhere. The drip tray can move to whatever size cup you have, so you don't have to worry about those messy drips on your counter. It's also super easy to rinse out and clean. Everything on the Nespresso is pretty much one touch, no thoughts required. It does it for you. There's two main pod sizes. One is coffee size, and this one is the espresso size. I tend to make the espresso just because I really like it, but both are delicious. Starting your coffee is super easy. It's just one tap. It recognizes what size pod you have. So if you have a coffee pod, it'll make coffee. And if you have an espresso pod, it'll pull your espresso shot. While I'm making my coffee, I like to foam my milk at the same time. This Aeroccino is amazing. It's got lines in it that tells you how full to fill it for regular milk. The frother part comes out easily. It's just secured by magnets, so this is super easy to clean. I usually just rinse and brush it out when I'm done. One of my favorite parts of the Aeroccino is that it does both hot and cold foam. So if you're making an iced latte, you can put cold foam on your iced latte at home. So I like a double shot in my espresso. And the other nice thing about the Nespresso is that if you want a second shot, using the same pods, you just push the top button again after it finishes pulling your first one. Okay, very important right here. If you don't use regular milk and you're using an alternate milk, the fill lines are a little bit off just depending on the type of milk and the style of milk. So I use almond milk. I have to fill it a little bit less than I would with regular milk just because it foams differently. That said, it still foams the milk amazingly. I think the Almond Breeze does the best, but honestly, I've had success with all different brands. The Aeroccino stops automatically, so there's no guesswork when my foam is perfect. Check out how gorgeous that foam is, especially for almond milk. The foam is a gorgeous consistency and it holds its shape all the way through my entire cup of espresso. The pods empty themselves into this container in the back, which means you don't have to throw away your pod every single time. It holds probably around 10 pods, so I just empty it maybe once a week. All in all, I am Team Nespresso all the way. I absolutely love this machine and will continue to use it all throughout the year.